Haribol to all my brothers and my sisters of the signs of Leo. Welcome back to Astral Motivation. Today we're going to be talking about 2025 and how 2025 is going to be affecting you, my beautiful Leo. And I'm telling you, this is going to be a powerful year. And I am so excited to tell you all about it. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to Astral Motivation. My name is Vinodini Dasi. I am a Vedic astrologer as well as a spiritual coach. So if you are into ancient knowledge, self-development, and Vedic astrology, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you never miss any of the nectar. Alrighty, my beautiful Leos, let's see what this powerful upcoming 2025 has in store for you. And I just want to take this moment to say thank you to all my beautiful members. Thank you so much for being my exclusive members. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to be giving so much free content out there. You guys are definitely major help, and I am so grateful for all of you guys. Love you guys so much. And get ready, because this upcoming 2025 we're going to have an 8-week intensive live course on Vedic astrology with me. And if you would like to come and learn Vedic astrology with me live, then make sure to become a member today, and you can do that in the description here below. You will find the link for that. Alrighty, my beautiful Leo, I'm going to pull your chart and let's see what this upcoming year has in store for you. First and foremost, the beginning of the year starts with Mars retrograding still until September 24th. And Mars has been retrograding in your Gemini house, which is your 11th house of gains, of dreams and aspirations, of friendships, networks of people, all of these things for you. And so you have been going through a transformation around these things, and maybe there's been some things that you had to maybe let go of, or that you're understanding that you need to let go of certain friendships or certain networks or certain associations. Maybe you're ready for new ones. And this is also bringing the ability for you to gain better male help. Male friends are going to help you a lot during this time. And so Mars is still going to be retrograding here for you, and then is going to be moving forward once again into the energies of Cancer, which is giving you the final thing for you to let go of what it is that you need to be letting go of. I suggest that you go check out my Mars retrograde video. There you'll be able to find out more about this Mars retrograde and how it is that it's affecting you at this time, and how it is that you can navigate it. Now, March is going to be a very interesting time, because March is going to be the time where Venus is going to be going retrograde, and Venus is going to be going retrograde in your 8th house of other people's monies, of intimacy, sexuality, and also of your investments. And so here Venus can definitely be bringing you delays in gains and investments. You also, I will say, be cautious. This is not the time for you to invest. It will be more of like, earlier investments. A great time to maybe ask for a loan, but it might take a while. A great time to heal anything from your subconscious, sexuality, from your psyche. A great time to go to therapy. This is also a great time to deepen your connection and your intimacy as well. There is a lot of transformations here that definitely are a feeling of going through the dark night of the soul. And you have been going through a lot of these transformations because Rahu and Ketu have been here for you as well. There's been something here that has been forcing you to go through a change in your life, to totally transform your life and to make it something completely new and different. That there is some things that you're ready to let go of when it comes to mental patterns and psychological behaviors. So you could have gone through a lot of dark night of the soul periods in 2024, and also this could have involved the energies of relationships and how it is that you relate, and how it is that you cultivate your marriage or your partnership. So there's a lot of that for sure here. So the good thing is that your job has been doing really good, and Jupiter is still going to be in the energies of your career home all the way until May. So you have some last ability for you to actually get some amazing opportunities at work. until May. So make sure that you're taking a lot of action when it comes to career. But there is transformations around your love life and your psychology, deep psychology, very strongly, because even in March, after Venus goes retrograde, on the 30th of March, we're going to be having Saturn going into the energies of the 8th house. And I'm going to tell you, my beautiful Leo, this is a pretty powerful, intense period when we, especially if you're a Leo moon, you could be going through a very powerful time, because this is a time where Saturn is 8th from your sign, and this brings definitely a lot of tension in your psychology and forcing you to really clean up your shadow self and to really do the therapy and to really heal the wounds and to really, this is not the time to cheat. This is not the time to do secrets. You could be tempted to manipulate. You could be tempted to cheat. You could be tempted to do all these things. But if you decide to go into the shadows, this could definitely bring a lot of bad karma. And so it is about overcoming your inner demons, pretty much. And so let's see, what is the best advice in love for my beautiful Leos this upcoming 2025? Too many cards. What is the best advice for Leo for 2025? And we have religious factors, having principles and morals in your relationship, living by your principles and morals, and everything that you do is going to really save you from doing the wrong thing. Okay, this is what this aspect here with the shadow house is, that you don't choose to do the wrong thing. Oh, excuse me. But to actually do what is right, even in the face of temptation. So religious factors will definitely be helping and protecting you, doing the right thing. Also, when it comes to love and relationships, there will be some unrequited love, maybe where you're not feeling enough attraction, enough chemistry in your relationship. So this is about maybe talking about your sexuality, deepening your connection in your sexual connection with somebody. Or maybe if you're single, then this is a time for you to really overcome any of this unrequited love issues and psychological things from the past as well, and to give a relationship a chance, to work on a relationship, to understand that a relationship is just not just made out of thin air. You really have to work at it. You really have to put a lot of effort. You really have to put a lot of sacrifice, and you're challenged. You're challenged completely. So March is going to be full of that. But also what's happening in March is that Uranus is going to be changing signs finally to Taurus. And Uranus has been sitting in your house of belief systems, of teaching, of religion, of philosophy for the past 18 years. And now it's finally going to be moving into your house of career. So this is going to maybe give you a surprise opportunity that is going to help you advance your career to the next level. It might be very unique. You may start becoming an independent. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's happening. Please excuse me, Leo. And it's also going to be bringing you a lot of uniqueness in your career and in your profession. So this means think outside the box, be different, Leo. Do not be afraid to go against the grain. Do not be afraid to go at the beat of your own drum, because that is going to be the way that you're going to be recognized at work. That is going to be the way that you're going to be recognized in your profession and in your career. Uranus here is definitely bringing you a lot of transformations, okay? Uranus here is definitely telling you to become independent in your job, and the more you become independent, you're actually going to make more money, because you're going to become rebellious. You're going to be a little bit more rebellious at work, where you're like, I want to do my own thing, and I'm tired of people, telling me what to do, pretty much. So some of you guys may be ready to go solo. So let's see, what are the messages in career and in money for my beautiful Leos for 2025? And we have employment change. Yes, this could bring an employment change. This can bring a sudden things that change. Do not be afraid of these changes, Leo. Embrace the changes. Uranus wants to bring change. Do not resist the change. The changes are going to be good. This is a revolution. This is a liberation. So make sure that you embrace the changes. Also becoming a conscious consumer, how it is that you consume, what you're consuming, what it is that you're taking in. It is very important for you to be able to be more conscious, and not just consuming in food or what you spend your money on, but what you consume in the media, what you read, what you are taking in. Okay, be more conscious of that. Take in more things that enrich your life. And last but not least, well, okay, that one wants to come out. Organized for success. So the more you're organized, the more you're going to be able to be successful, and an abundant mindset. So the abundant mindset wanted to really come out here for you, and I definitely see that because on the 15th of May, we are having Jupiter, the planet of expansion, going into your 11th house of gains. So if you have an abundant mindset, if you have this positivity and abundant mindset and this gratitude, you're going to see a lot of gains coming into your life, new opportunities. You're going to meet new people, new groups of people. These new groups of people are going to bring you abundance, are going to bring you prosperity, are going to bring you a lot of things in your life, okay? So Jupiter will definitely be bringing gains for you. And this is good because you've been maybe struggling a little bit to make your own money. Since Ketu has been sitting in your second house of money, there's been, or maybe you've been gaining more money, but the money just kind of like goes away really fast. So here Ketu is finally going to be moving into your sign on the 30th of May. So we're also going to have a change of Rahu and Ketu. And Rahu finally is leaving your 8th house, which is not an easy transit that deals with a lot of transformations on our psychological level. And now it's going to throw you into focusing on relationships. So if relationships were very difficult for you last year, maybe there were some endings, maybe it was just karmic, maybe there was nothing. Now Rahu's like, the focus is now on marriage, the focus is now on career, the focus is now on commitment and finding the true commitment, okay? Now, I do suggest, my beautiful Leo, that definitely take advantage of my consultations right now, 20% off. We're going to break down every single month for you for 2025 and give you a specific strategy for you to be able to be successful at this, because there is going to be a lot of challenges and tribulations. Sometimes the Rahu can also confuse us. So we need to make sure that we are doing the right, taking the right action for sure. And I am here to help you with that. So book one today in the description below. With K2 in your sign, this is going to be really good for you, I do see, because it's going to help you release the things that you no longer need in your life, okay? It's going to literally transform you, Leo. Like by the end of this, you're going to be like, whoa, I'm a totally different person. And you're going to like peel the layers of the onions of who you think you are. And there's going to be a new you that is going to rise from this. So let's see, the general messages for my beautiful Leos for this upcoming 2025 is marriage. Whoa, exactly. A lot of focus on marriage. And there's also going to be a lot of focus, some of you guys even to get married. Okay, like love is coming in. The only thing here is that with that Saturn transiting your 8th house, you have to not be afraid of vulnerability and to let intimacy in, okay? That is a challenge. Marriage wants to come in, relationship wants to come in, or it wants to get better, or something in your marriage is about to change, that it needs your attention. And the focus this year is on that, in love. And there's going to be a debt paid off. You're going to pay off those emotional debts, psychological debts, things from the past, wounds, things that have hurt, especially if you go into therapy, especially if you actually take this step towards doing that uncomfortable work, of doing the shadow work and really addressing the shadow part of yourself, then there's definitely going to be a lot of benefits from that. And it's just a practice, making sure that you are practicing, that it's not just going to change overnight, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to change, that you're not going to have your transformation. If you take your time and you practice, you will see that you're going to get it. Maybe even if you guys are doing an employment change or doing something totally different, just know that there is practice, and as long as you keep having that attitude of practice, you're going to be able to be very, very successful. So that is going to be very powerful. But then at the last part of the year in October, surprisingly, Jupiter is going to actually go into Cancer, just poke his head into Cancer for a little bit to give you a glimpse of the things that you are going to be ready to let go of and close off. There's going to be a massive closing of a chapter that is going to come more towards the end of the year for 2026. But 2025 is bringing you love and is bringing you transformations at a very deep level in your intimate life. And it's also going to be bringing you lots of gains and transformations in your career. So the last messages that we have here for my beautiful Leos, any last messages that we have for my beautiful Leos when it comes to 2025 for their spiritual message for 2025. And we have surrender to the magic of who you are. Yes, that is that Ketu that wants to get, that you let go of the pretenses, that you let go of whatever you think you need to be, and that you can just surrender to the magic of who you really are. And that's what I'm saying, that you might even be surprised. You might even surprise yourself and surprise everybody around you. Everybody may be like, who are you, Leo? And you're going to be like, this is me. This is my authenticity. Also, surrender frustration. Very important. That might be in that psychological house that I'm talking about, that can really help you to change that part psychologically. Maybe there's a lot of frustrations within that have brought a lot of blockages in your ability to move forward. So releasing frustrations around love, frustrations around things that haven't worked out, those things are going to really help you. And surrender addictions. Yes, especially if there is some sort of addiction, Leo. Addiction to substances, alcohol, smoking, drinking, food, pornography, workaholism. I mean, any addiction, any obsession. Saturn here is definitely going to force you to address that. And if you keep keeping it a secret, and if you keep keeping it in the shadows, it's going to explode and it's going to come out, because it needs to. And it's trying to light up the shadows within you. So be active in recognizing those addictions and changing them for something that is healthier for you. Alrighty, my beautiful Leos, thank you so much for being here. I hope that this 2025 reading was able to help you. And if you like the messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And I'm sending everybody so much love and light, my beautiful Leos, and happy new year to you. And I'll be seeing you in 2025.